Welcome back to News Watch 12. We're going to turn to Storm Watch 12 meteorologist Josh Colbreth. Now, we have a lot of heat and a lot of sun. I'm actually really looking forward, or I will not. I have been enjoying my afternoons in the sun. You know, get a little tan.
I'm glad some of us have, yeah. A lot of people, you know, it's all subjective. So let me pause first and say that before I go on. But, you know, some people are into that, some people not so much. I think I'm more looking forward to the return of spring-like weather we're going to have towards the end of the weekend into the beginning of next week. More on that in a second, but first for this morning, very comfortable, and all these summer-like days have started off with very comfortable mornings, and this morning is no exception. Most of us in the 40s and 50s. We are a little bit cooler in Chemult, 36 degrees there, but we're too warm for there to be frost on the exterior of the vehicle this morning. A little bit later today, we're going to give it 4 stars for both lunch and dinner in the Rogue Valley. If you plan on dining outside, it is going to be very toasty out there. Temperatures getting into the 80s and 90s with lots of sunshine. So high temperatures today are going to be about 15 to 20 degrees above average for this time of the year. But that aside, it'll be a beautiful day with lots of sunshine. So we'll be in the 80s for the east side, a mixture of 80s and 90s for west side valleys, and middle 60s there along the coast in Brookings, as the marine layer is going to keep us much cooler compared to what we're going to have for inland areas. And also, we figure it's going to be a pretty gray day there along the coast in Curry County. And then overnight, a very pleasant evening, at least for inland areas where skies are going to be mostly clear. Along the coast, the marine layer will likely deposit more fog there along the coastline, but temperatures, that is going to be the big reason why tonight's going to be so pleasant, because it's just going to be so mild. We're going to be near 50 degrees for the east side, a mixture of 50s and even some 60s for west side valleys, and then low 50s there along the coast in Curry County. Here's your hiking planner over the next few days for the Rogue Valley, and high temperatures staying right near 90 degrees for the next 3 days. But these are really going to be the last 3 days of this very hot and dry pattern, because by the time we get to Sunday, we're going to be looking much more seasonal. Temperatures dropping back down into the 70s. You see the average high temperature for this time of the year is 74 degrees. So we'll essentially be right at that for Sunday, Monday, and for Tuesday. So if you like the summer-like weather, like Cameron just said she does, then she should soak it in over the next few days, because we do have that return of spring starting on Sunday. But in the meantime, we do have these very small shower and thunderstorm chances for Thursday through Sunday for the Cascades and east side. Just keep in mind that the 2 small fires that we have burning in Jackson County right now were started because of lightning. So this is definitely going to be something we're watching over the next few days. Here is that 7-day forecast for the coast. We'll see a lot of fog today. It'll be very gray, very cool compared to our inland areas. A pretty similar forecast for Thursday as well, but then it looks like the marine layer is going to gradually back off as we head into the weekend. For Siskiyou County, right near 90 degrees through Saturday, dropping back down into the low 80s to upper 70s for Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, which is still warm, but much more seasonal for the middle to later portions of May. For the Klamath Basin, small chances for showers and storms for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Now, a little bit of good news within all of that is that fuels aren't necessarily looking all that dry for the basin or for the Cascades and Siskiyous. It's really the Rogue Valley where fuels are starting to get a bit on the drier side. So the main thing we're going to be tracking in the Cascades and Siskiyous will just be the melting snow over the next 7 days. And then for the Rogue Valley, near 90 through Saturday, hot and dry. Hopefully firefighters can get an upper hand on some of those fires burning in Jackson County. And I think the weather starting on Sunday is really going to help them out.